Hey JDM crew, John here with another inventory video. You might see with all these fancy gauges and stuff, it's a little bit different. We are in an R33 GTR, and this thing's warning me about a speed camera ahead at about a quarter mile, so I'm watching my speed nicely here. And yeah, this has got plenty of mods, and I know, thank you. But this is kind of neat though too, because it's got a little GPS map, a little bit larger mirror, and the little GPS and little warnings and stuff here for the speed traps, which is pretty good. But if you're not in Japan, I guess this isn't going to be too helpful. But if you are in Japan, well then this is great. So this is a 1995. So this good old GTR's got plenty of tuning. I don't have all the numbers and details. We do have a Razzo shift knob here. I got a Sony audio deck, a couple of other gizmos. We do have some, a lot of performance mods. We do have HKS gauges here, oil, water, and boost. We have your stock boost, stock oil temperature, and your front torque if you're actually utilizing the four-wheel drive because you're driving hardcore. Oh, it's a little rough. Yeah, we do have a Blitz suspension here, which is definitely nice and firm. And we have TE37s on here wrapped with some pretty high grip rubber, so that's all good here. HICUS is deleted, so they do have a little HICUS warning light here. Just making sure we can get some RPM on here so you can see a little bit of the performance. As you can see, it pulls really well. I did leave a little bit of a puff of smoke from how rich that was running. It pulls pretty hardcore here. That was actually really nice. But going through all 5 gears, I've had zero issues while driving over to our warehouse here, where I'll be talking more about this car, giving the walk around and all that good stuff. Lower, the high performance tires, you know, that lower profile, a little bit harder. The suspension is dialed up, but I like, and this really firm, this is Bride, right? Yeah, it's a Bride holding monster. It's a little bit newer from the previous owner. So the previous owner did all this tuning and other stuff and really didn't use it a whole lot. So I'm not sure if this would be the original miles, but I believe it is. It's a 72,704 right now. Probably going to be adding a few more kilometers here, so just driving back and forth between the warehouse to give you guys a little run through about this car. And yeah, the brake feels pretty good. The clutch, you can probably hear a little bit of it right now. It's a performance clutch, so there you go. And it's a little quieter. AC blows cold, so that's really nice. We've got not much of a breeze today, so it's a little warm. But yeah, once I go around the engine bay, you guys are going to see a lot of goodies there. And I'll be able to tell you more about it shortly. Let's head to the warehouse. I'll be there in just a few minutes. Alright, so we'll just do a quick start from the interior. We do have the OEM steering wheel with airbag. You can see the mileage there. And that little orange gauge too, or that orange tape thing right there is, you can kind of see it's a warning there. That's for the tuned red line and everything, so it's putting out a bit more power. And they just put that there for safety. And there's the AC, and climate control and everything, and Sony deck. And so here we do have some of the other wires installed for the V Pro and some of the other gizmos here. So all that stuff for your tuning pleasure. And that Razzo shift knob there. Alright, and here's that Bride racing seat I was telling you about. It's actually a bit snug, so if you got wider hips, it's going to be a bit of an issue there, but with the rails it has on there, it slides back real far. So if you're a little bit taller, it's still pretty good. And we do have a little desiccant back there to keep it dry during the humid months in here. So the interior is pretty original here. And let me get out here so you can see seat and everything. Really good shape on the upholstery there. You can see back there all that good stuff. Just do a quick walk around here. Show you the exterior. Now we do have some chips on the lower part of the bumper here and the lip, but yeah, it's just the usual when like rocks or sand get kicked up on the highway. But overall, it's pretty cool. Got those Wolf Racing wheels I was telling you about, the TE37s. Looking real good there. Got some Ventus splittier tires there. You can kind of see the tread there. Got the exhaust and other stuff here. It's looking real good. Yeah, let's have a look at the engine bay. And as you can see here, with some of the additional yellow wiring there, that's for the grounding kit. So from multiple points on the engine and chassis to the battery in the back. So, and here, extra tubing. You can see a pretty decent sized oil catch can. So any of those oil vapors and stuff, everything gets caught right up there. We do have a performance radiator here. Upgraded intercooler and intercooler piping, upgraded intakes, and a cooling panel here to make sure that air gets where it needs to. So yeah, there's the intercooler there, and for the bigger radiator, the oil filter relocation kit and the oil cooler down there. So all the plumbing, so that's all right there. Easy access to your filter, so very easy change. And you can also see at the tops of the adjustable coilovers there. They did swap out the stock springs that come with the kit, and they put some higher rate springs, so it's very firm. And oh yeah, these are R35 coils in the kit, so some interesting parts that they chose for this. Runs real good, that's for sure. Oh, here you go. There's some additional info. Look up that chassis code if you like. September 1995. Alrighty. Well, there you have it, folks. 95 made in September R33 GTR, looking really good, and plenty of interesting parts on there, plenty of performance and tuning, and you guys saw how well that pulled. Just the interior's in great shape, and wow, you know, that seat's a bit on the snug side for me, so if you're a little bit more husky of a fellow, husky boy life, well, it's gonna be a little rough with that, but that can definitely be swapped out if you're interested in that. And but if you're on the taller side, a little bit more slender, you can actually scoot that thing pretty far back. So I'm pretty sure even if you were a little over 6 feet, maybe even up to like 6'5", you could probably still fit in there without hitting your head off the ceiling on there. But yeah, headliner's good, the interior's all good on that. You saw all the gauges on there, everything's working nice and smooth. So definitely, if you're looking for it as is, it's plenty good. If you're just looking for a project, this thing gives you a very strong base, and for any sort of candidate, I mean, plenty of power and everything. If you want just to leave it as a street monster, oh man, as a street monster, it's good to go. But if you want to make it a track monster, it's ready. You know, just need to lighten it up a little bit more, and that thing's just going to destroy everything. So this thing is true to the Godzilla name. Well, as always, guys, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe for more content, and if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, info@jdm-expo.com. You can contact our sales team also through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All that will go to our sales team, and they can answer your questions there. Since we're already heading towards the end of the year here, Halloween in a day or two, yeah, might be getting a little bit late to get these cars in, but if you're looking for something in particular, our sales team can definitely work to get it before Christmas. But I think we're getting near that time where it's probably going to be just for a Happy New Year. But anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video.